the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Crassus Gaming, but if you're here for the first time, welcome to Crassus Gaming, and I'm very happy you could be here today. So, I'm doing something very different today. I'm going to be doing a text-based game that my brother has created. And you guys really create your own too. I'm just going to quickly do something. But yeah, as I was saying, you guys create your own text-based game if you want. I will leave a link to the website in the description. And go and make your own games and send them to me as well. I'd love to see them and I'd love to see what you guys come up with. For now though, guys, let's jump straight into my brother's game. He does have a Facebook page for it as well, which again I will leave a link to in the description as well. I can't speak today. So we've got a map here. My camera might be hiding the corner of it, but here in the far right hand corner we've got Isle of the Blessed, which is where some druids live. Then you've got Lancaster, you've got the Tudor, Trigor. You got Lancaster, Trigor, and Dragon's Peak. So brown is Tudor, purple is Saxon, either way. And red is our territory. We come from a place called Camelot. Shocker. So from what I can gather, guys, that it's all broken down. So the universe used to have two ancient races that were fighting each other: the City and the Fomorians. And the Fomorians, well, I'm going to call them Formos, I think, from now on, because Fomorian is such a mouthful. They were fighting, and it ended in a stalemate, so they both fucked off back to their own worlds. The City left behind a book. They sealed away the enemy, and they used a magic book to do it, and a magic sword, which have now been left behind. The Kingdom of Albion has known nothing but peace. Albion, I think, is the country that we're in. That's what everything is called. And the king has died recently, so all the powers that be, I think the Saxons and the Tudors are fighting over who has a genuine right to the throne, who's going to lead it. We'll call him Dago. So Dago is the heir to the Tudor lands. Lady Morgana is an elven woman adopted by the Saxons. But that's it, really. No one else is really mentioned. Elves are in this game. They used to be slaves, but they're no longer slaves, but they're far from equals. So the druids have made a prophecy saying that whoever wields the sword will restore peace to the kingdom and defeat the ancient evil, the Formos that are going to return, apparently. So that is the story so far. Let's go on to the next bit. Okay, so there's two more characters that have been introduced. There's your dad, who's the king of Camelot, Uther Pendragon, obviously. And there's Lord Khaled. Lord Khaled is who? Returning to Lancaster. So he's the Saxon king. So he is Morgana's father. So he's fucked off. They're talking about the bandit activity. And they're saying, what should we do about the bandits? What should we do? Also, the druids are going to send a message to us. So we've got to wait for that. But for now, what should we do? Secure our borders, prepare for war, pray for forgiveness. Considering they're just bandits, we're going to secure our borders. I don't think preparing for war is a great idea, and praying for forgiveness does nothing. It never does. What route do we take? We can either take the direct route, which is more risky, or we can head to Lancaster, but then we might alert the Saxons to our presence. They might see it as an attack. Or we could take a boat and avoid the entire thing. We'll take a boat. I think that's the best option. And we died. Fantastic. So, for God's sake. So you take the road less travelled without all the bad stuff, and you die. Of course. Let's try again. They've invited everyone. They've invited Morgana and Marcus and Lord Khaled. Marcus is Morgana's brother. They've also invited the Saxons and us. They've invited all the main people of the land, saying that we have to pull this sword out of a circle, and the one who does it will be the chosen one to defeat the evil. And several people have gone up and failed because, they're not the chosen one, clearly.
I'm not the Messiah. Will you please listen? I am not the Messiah. Do you understand? Honestly!
Only the true Messiah denies his divinity.
We get to encourage Morgana or insult her. We'll encourage her to go for it. And surprise, surprise, we managed to pick up the sword. We are the chosen one. We are the Messiah.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty
So yes, we're here, we're done, we've got the sword, and we're the chosen ones. The druids like us, everyone pretty much likes us apart from the Saxons. Morgana seems to like us, so that's cool. But we've just been visited by one of the ancient races. Remember I said back in the day there were two ancient races, the evil Fomorians and the Sidhi. The Sidhi are here, they're at Camelot, and he's saying that he wants to find a book to destroy it so that he can prevent the Fomorians' return. Oh, but it's too late. He did destroy the book, smashing it to pieces, but it's too late. Wow, okay, so now we've got a fight on our hands soon. So time has gone past, guys. There's been some battles. The Fomorians have returned. They are starting to attack the Saxon lands, and they're kicking their arse by the sounds of it. So the Saxon king has sent Morgana, his elven adopted daughter, to come and live with us for a bit. And we're saying she can stay, of course she can. So there you go. I don't know if you can see it because of my camera. I can't see where my camera is, but the Isle of the Blessed has turned black, and there's a nice little corner of the Saxon land that's starting to turn black. The Formos are starting to take over Saxon land and are kicking the crap out of people. Khalid's body is brought back to Lancaster. Marcus is officially made lord. So Khalid, the king of the Saxons, is now dead. His son Marcus has taken command. Oh, so more stuff's going on. Uther Pendragon has died. Our father in the game has died. He died of a strange sickness like blue veins, pale skin, sounding a bit rough. So he died what sounds to me like an agony, and no one knows why. Morgana's trying to comfort us and said, we've received a letter from the Tudors, Dago, who wants to build an alliance with us as his father died from the same disease. I think we'd be stupid to turn him down. I think we'd be very foolish to not form an alliance with the people. We want to unite the land, and that's the way we're going to do it. So Marcus, the leader of the Saxons, is marching his army towards us. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Why would you purposefully march your army towards a tiny little territory like ours when there's an ancient evil of demons at the other end? Why would you not continuously take out them? Face the threat. Unless they're coming to be nice to us, unless they're coming to offer their hand and say, look, let's join forces. Who knows? Let's find out. But first we're going to gather our forces, build up our defences, or do nothing. We'll gather our forces and meet him. Yeah, so yeah, he's Crassus, our character, is giving Marcus the chance to say, look, if you want to be the leader, you can be the leader, but you have to kill me first. Marcus has broken down in tears for some reason, hands the sword back and declares there will be no battle. And now he's offered to accept help. He's offering to work together. So why did he cry? That seems like a very big character shift. Maybe it's out of grief for his dead dad and he thought he was just acting out of anger. But I'm still very surprised about why this happened in the first place. Because Marcus did not like us on the Isle of the Blessed. In fact, he tried to attack us. So this doesn't make any sense. Now all of a sudden he's being like, you know what, let's fight together, let's be friends. Whatever. We'll accept his help, of course. We want to unite the land, we want to do better. We've given a speech and all we can hear is this. Nice little sarcastic clap. It's Alfred. What's Alfred doing here? So he claims ownership of your land, but he's never had any proof. And your dad's always told him to fuck off, essentially. But now that your dad's dead, he's going to try and take over, from what I can gather. Alfred doesn't say a word. He bows and leaves.
Bye, bitch.
So that'll be it for me today, guys. I think we're going to leave it there. The game seems to be quite a long-ish one, so I might have to make this a two-parter. But, you know, I'm enjoying this so far. It seems a bit... some of it doesn't really line up, like the whole Marcus character shift. And I just want to point out, guys, this is currently being beta tested, so it isn't available to play yet, but it will be soon. But until then, I will leave my brother's Facebook page in the description, so you guys can go and follow that and get updates into when it is going to be fully available. I will also leave Dashingdon in the description as well, so you guys can make your own text-based games, because I am tempted to make one my own. I think we all have little stories in our head that we'd love to put out, but we just don't have the resources to do it. But this is a good way of doing it. It's not obviously something I think everyone would be happy with, but it's definitely something that someone will be, definitely. So if you guys do want to make your own games, please do that and send them to me. I'm very interested to see what you guys come up with. For now, guys, that'll be it for me. If you have liked the video, again, do drop it a like and do subscribe if you're new with the bell notification ticked. And I will see you guys in the next video.